welcome back to We Are the Fall, and welcome back to 2010. And Your Future is Our Clutter. And I am looking at some clutter here, which is the album artwork for the LP. Steve, let's get into this interesting stuff. What are we seeing here?
I mean, we have like four half facial portraits of different people, members of the band.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know, just kind of a mess of chopped up photos. We got some lady in sunglasses.
Maybe
Got
a
a
friend.
Laney, maybe a hand of some kind.
There is one person interestingly omitted from this cover, and that would
and that's
be,
Mark.
yeah. So the guy that you really want to see, not on here. Not, which is okay. You know, it's cool that he's putting the band first and foremost up front, but it's just not really popping at all.
No,
Oh,
no.
at all. It's not really having any sort of vibe to it. Now, Steve, if I ask you this, if you had to pick one of the recent albums covers, um, that was created by the same artist, which one would you pick?
I
Which
mean, who's
one would
this?
you say? Which one would you
What is
say?
this? This is Mark Kennedy?
Yep,
S. Elite? I don't. What else have they done?
yep. Nope, he's done another one. Can you guess?
Uh,
Which previous one did Mark Kennedy also do?
oh boy. I mean, yeah, you go right to light user syndrome, but I don't think that's right.
That's a good guess. I mean, that's a good guess only because that's the
The
last one that had the
faces.
band.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not counting the dudes one, the US dudes
I
cover.
I really have no idea. This is
Well, that
like
would
really nothing
be
they've done.
no, it's not similar to what he did before either. Because he also did Reformation Post TLC, which is the mosaic.
Oh.
And he
So
does
he's the
really cool
artist. What is
mosaic.
he?
Yeah.
Yeah, what does he do? I mean, I guess it's a mosaic. You got a couple chopped up photos, but
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
guess it is. It's kind of like
no,
a
thank you.
collage. Yeah. The text is really, really terrible. The color is just a white background. It's written, a piece of gaffer tape is on the edge and it has the fall written on it. You got the band on there with some random friends or
I was gonna say,
people.
unless you told me Mark took all these photos, like he just like stuck a camera in their face and did it,
Okay,
like, cause
okay. I
that would
like
be
that.
cool.
I
I
like
could
that,
go
yeah.
for that. Like, this is
Uh,
Mark's attempted art,
yeah.
visual art, and I could mess with that a little bit, but I mean, Mark
It
hates gaffer tape. Why would you put that on his album?
The only way I would actually kind of, like, somewhat appreciate this more is if the album was really shitty. If the album was, like, really bad and this visual, like, fit with it in that regard, I kind of appreciate it, but the album is so good. It's so good that I'm so
Yeah,
disappointed that this is what I have to look at, um, as I'm spinning it, like, this is not what I wanna see, but here's the thing, there's always a bright side, and that bright side is the backside. So, Steve, flip this baby over and look on the back. This is the first time in a long time that we have some Mark, handwritten anything, right? So
yeah.
we have, OFYC showcase, we got a YCOF, we got a YFOC, we got X-legged approach, we got stick with daddy-o, we have kings of fashion and style, we have what, and it's blacked out, want they get kings fashion and style. Then we got the track list, but then we have the note of all the handwritten stuff that basically are those things that are written out. um, in text above it. So stick with Daddy-O is kind of fun to see Mark write stick with Daddy-O. X-legged approach. That's kind of a very cool Mark line too. Um,
What is crossed out? What
yeah, I can't tell what that word is. It says like, what blank
blank
want
want
they get kings of fashion and style.
the
I mean, the
DS?
sentence is
The
already really bizarre because it's what blank want they get.
what deserves they get?
I think there's this text is written on there. It's kind of cut off, but it's like unseen known and it's ripped out and it's a picture of Mark. And that actually could be the cover, shouldn't it? Shouldn't it,
Oh,
Steve?
yeah. Yeah, that would be way
Oh, it's like a ripped out hole and, a picture taken through a ripped out hole in a like a I almost see it as like a glass window, and you're seeing Mark out on the street, and you just see his eye and his cheek and a little bit of his nose and ear, and that is cool. I love that. I love that. That should be definitely the cover. So, I guess Mark was not taking the pictures, it's Mark Kennedy, which we actually love Mark Kennedy. I love that Reformation post TLC
Yeah, I mean,
mural,
he's got a
mosaic. It's
he's
really
got that
good.
one, and then isn't he on another one too then?
He's doing the next one. He helps to
Yeah,
do the
but
next one. We got some good ones coming up. We have some good ones coming up because they're really, really, really interesting, as far as album work for the LPs and even a Suzanne Smith comeback special, you know, cameo on one of them, which will be cool too. But Steve, let's jump into side B here. And we got a track that I know you're gonna love. YFOC slash
Slippy 4.
Tales
heads.
from the Castleford crypts. Your future is our clutter. There's not ever a necessity. It doesn't involve a problem. This new approach is on the borders of necessity. I say to you, keep your own clutter. The encyclopedia of building a plumber is on the CD.
Wowie, wow. Wowie, wow, 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 that is good. Know what I
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
as I say, I like the similar to the first one. They give Mark the floor. He sets you up, and
The
then they just
slippy
rock your
floor.
socks off. The slippy floor. I mean,
They gave it to him, yeah. In the hospital,
uh,
in the apartment hall, he's finding them everywhere.
I like what I assume is just like a British colloquialism is like the slippy, and so slippy floor.
Mm,
I think our like what is our buddy not actual buddy, but our buddy Geo Wizard, the British adventure dude and map guy. He always says, "Oh, is this log going to be slippy?" I mean, it's. And I think that was the first time I heard that. I was like, "Oh, that's a good word, slippy."
yeah. It's unnecessary to put the in there, right?
Yeah,
Slippery. The slippery is kind of an awkward word. Slippy gets in there quick, seamless, and it's more of the actual
just yeah, it
sound.
describes it,
Yeah,
but
yeah. It's slippy. It gets right out there. Yeah, this song is just so great musically and lyrically. There's so much in there to digest lyrically, but then the song is so rocking that you're almost like it's making your brain race, right? Right, right
yeah, well, you're trying to keep up.
alongside.
You're trying to keep up. Yeah,
You're
yeah.
trying to keep up. You're almost like running at a pace that's too quick. You're stumbling over yourself, but you have to keep going because something's chasing you. There's a lot of lines in here that are really interesting that are I don't know, uh, it just already just sparks your synapses in your brain. What do you think about he's talking about some clutter at the beginning in the encyclopedia of building of plumbing and the CIDV underneath you. Um, what do you think about all this clutter that's going around?
Yeah, I like it. Even like this new approach is on the borders of
Oh,
necessity,
yes.
right?
That's one of my
Like,
favorite. Even the line before that that leads into that because I love that one too. But he says, "That doesn't involve a problem. That doesn't involve a problem. That doesn't involve a problem." Just like that, just those words together, right? Is there ever a necessity that doesn't involve a problem? Is there ever a necessity that it doesn't involve a problem that needs to be solved? And then the new approach to solving it, it's on the border of necessity. It's just making your brain like fucking go into like walk the fence line. It's
yeah,
really good. It's really good. It's really good. I could get into that all fucking day. What about the Mask of Red? So, okay, so here's the thing. There's it says the Mask of Red. I mean, I think a lot of the fall heads on the fall army on the annotated fall, I think they were trying to figure out what the Mask of Red is. I don't think it's Mask of Red personally. I think it's Masquerade. And I think he's just saying it that way as like a little um, play on the
yeah,
actual
yeah.
delivery.
The massacre
Eh,
is coming around. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like the Mask of Red, the Masquerade, is coming around, yeah. Um, Otherwise, the Mask of Red is cool too, I like that. But, man, this is just a great song, just ripping along, it's all good. It's something we didn't get to in one of the other songs is I think he referenced, like, an old, like, uh, kind of an original synthesizer band that he hears playing in the mall as the soundtrack, and I think that's really a kind of a nice thing that he's, like, doing, which he's, like callbacks and references to setting a scene where he's, like, actually even laying down a soundtrack, um, for the scene that is or he's telling you what it is that's not anything like the music that they're playing, and that's a very kind of, like, second tier level of, like, taking it someplace in a song, take it lyrically, like, "Oh, I'm actually talking about something that doesn't sound anything like what you're hearing right now."
Yeah.
That's so fun. That's so fucking fun. That's so great.
Yeah, and I mean, it takes you to the hospital where, like you
Mhm,
said, like
mhm.
he's probably bored and creating these things, and the slippy floor is like his nemesis, especially at this point. His second broken hip, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden they find the cancer, and you're like, oh shit! Like, I mean, I work in medicine, and like, yeah, you get some imaging sometimes, and you're like, oh yeah, that kidney, we didn't want to look at that, but there it is, and it's fucked. Like,
Yeah, we gotta get that out of there, mate. You don't need that. You don't need that in there. Yeah, there's like a lot of this hospital references. Um, and then even there's like taking you to a beautiful lake I see and behold, going closer to inhale its gorgeous aroma and allure. But then I see it's a slippy floor all around, all over me, and and all I can like it's like he's going to, like, this beautiful picturesque place, and then it's just all around, "Nope, you're back here. You're back here, this dangerous, environment that's already a sterile environment that you do not wanna be in there. Land of finance retail."
finance, yeah.
Oh,
And then what about this one? As you
yeah.
try the needle and pull the one side gate, I,
Hmm, yeah.
Revere wanted 2 times side gate. So you try the needle. I mean, maybe it's just the
You
needle is
try
like
the needle is the lever.
yeah, the levered pull. I mean, that might, you guys let us
Yeah,
know if the needle means that, which might make more sense.
yeah. Because I could also picture it as, like, the needle through the hole, right? Like a little, like, lock picking technique, something like that.
I
And then
assume it's gotta be that little bar on the gate,
yeah,
right?
the little pull, yeah. What do you think at the end when he's giving out the phone number?
The Yeah, they say it's a phone number for, a doctor,
A doctor,
but
yeah.
yeah.
They said every time they look it up, it's the same like, yep, it's still the doctor's number. But they said no one's called it.
I
"Guys, you gotta
I
call
I
this
gotta
number."
I assume it's been called. I assume it's also just numbers that Mark liked. I don't know.
I don't know, it's
You
kind
think he
no,
had that
no.
number memorized?
Yes, for sure. He had the number memorized, or written down, and he definitely put it in there because it's like there's no kinda crazy coincidence that this song has so many references to hospital and even this album, and he's not put in the phone number just happens to be for a doctor. I mean, come on.
Incel
I
in
don't
in
I know
a
Mark is
doctor
smarter
in
than that. You
Yeah, I
just
was
put
gonna
some
say a
random
doctor
numbers.
in Salford as well. Like, not only like,
Oh, what are the odds?
a doctor in this
Oh.
town. Yeah,
Oh, what
oops.
are the odds? Yeah, whoopsie. I go, just yeah, I like those numbers. That's my birthday and my social security number. It's all there. Oh, wait. Oh, it's also a doctor that I went to.
I was
Weird.
gonna say,
Weird. Oh,
what else? I was reading the other and talking about one of the other earlier tracks, and he was like, "Yeah, I was on those heavy German, drugs, so I didn't really know what I was talking about."
I mean, I don't want to say that drugs like elevated this album, but something elevated this album.
I was gonna say a little,
Something did.
yeah, I mean, when you give
Time to
the
write?
yeah, time to write, and then you give the upper man some downers, it takes him to a different place, you know? Like, give him those barbiturates, and he ain't used to that. You see where his mind takes him.
I think so. I think that's the only way they could probably keep him in the hospital for as long as they could. I think he would have walked right out there across the streets of the pub if they didn't
Well,
give him
yeah, that
some
oh, exactly.
tranquilizers.
Yeah, and I mean, even just in around pushing himself around in a freaking wheelchair on stage, like,
Yeah.
he ain't feeling good, like,
No.
especially hip fracture, then you get your kidney out, like,
Yeah.
that's not a quick thing. Like,
Yeah. That's not yeah. That's not where you wanna be as an active guy where it's just, like, always doing something to be you know, stagnant physically. but not mentally. Might have been slowed down mentally, but he's getting the words down quick. Yeah. Well, let's get into track 7, Chino.
Track Chino. Let's see what our boy Chino's up to from his previous song.
This is an actual recap of the operational experience. When thought at first was going out, but in fact was going in first.
Now that's got something going on there.
Yeah, I mean, this feels like a dark and deep song, like something like, what was the other track where he wrote about his dad dying? Like, way back.
I'm Frank.
Yeah. Like, hey, super personal. And yet, I mean, he denied it, but like, I don't know. You can't feel much outside of that about giving up, right? Like,
yeah,
laying in that hospital long enough, you feel this warmth, you feel the warmth inside, you feel that medicine kicking in, and you're just like, oh, I could just stop all this.
Yeah, it'd be a lot easier, right? Like it would solve all my problems if I'm just like exit here, just like
Sure.
go right out that door. Yeah, there is, man, it just works so well as a song because the brooding nature of the music, like you know how that guitar is going. like that little
Yeah.
pluckiness. It's almost like, reminiscent of a not directly, but more of an abstract, like the heart monitor, right? The deep,
Oh,
deep, down, down. It's more musical to add
yeah.
another one too. But I get that vibe from it, and the bass is great. I love that
Oh, yeah.
bass. Wow. And the minimalism of the drums, which I think the fall can always get elevated by a drum part that is not going too hard. It's more of the accompaniment instrument in the band. And when it does that, then it leaves the space for Mark. And then when you leave a space for Mark to do melancholy vocals,
Mhm.
oh, there is that darkness, man. And then, but then there's the darkness, but no one makes it kind of a very loving song too. Is there's like this forlonging for his um partner,
His darling.
his
Yeah, his
darling,
darling. I mean,
waiting for him.
what is his darling, though? Like, what is that?
I
Who do you
his
who's
darling's waiting, and then even I feel like he calls the darling at the end, he says, "You all right there, kid?" I feel like that's him talking to his darling still, right? He's like, "Can I leave this trench alone?" There's always the questioning of when do I quit, but then
well,
he's
yeah,
like, "Do I leave
the
it?
bench, yeah, "Can I leave this bench alone? Can I leave this trench alone?" Or maybe it's bench
Can I
again,
leave this bed alone? Can I leave this theater alone?" Hmm.
yeah, like, what is like, who's Mark's darling, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, Mulaney.
it's the I don't know. I mean, it's the
Yeah.
fall, right? He's had many darlings at this
Oh.
point. Like, I
Oh,
mean,
you're
who's the
taking it
one?
to I like that, I like that. You're taking it to
I
the
mean,
next level, it's leaving the fall.
because
Quit the
he's leaving.
fall.
He's leaving to be with my darling. Like, who's his darling? Where's he going? Like, Eleni's in the fall. Eleni's alive. Like, well, who's the darling he's going to see? My darling is waiting.
No, that I think that's her waiting, like, outside of the hospital. He's stuck in confined in there. He's waiting she's waiting for him to get out of there, and he's like, "I gotta,"
I don't know. I don't,
he's like yeah.
when do I quit this hell? When do I quit this hospital? My darling is waiting. I don't
Mhm.
know. It does it sounds much less of leaving the hospital and being dead or leaving the fall. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's li yeah, I can see that, I like that, but I really get that "When do I quit this hell? When do I quit this hospital?" is like, for me, that's, like, getting right to the heart of the matter, which is the quitting, I think he's phrasing it like that because it's like he feels it's almost an active choice of, like, quitting or not quitting the hospital, right? Because that's like that's his future. And honestly, that's the clutter in his future is we know this from knowing it, the history is his future is the hospital in some form or another.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
is
yeah,
he
you
going to
can't.
quit it or is he going to quit going there or is he going to quit what he needs to quit in order to not go there? That might be the at the heart of it too.
Um, yeah. When do I quit? Where do I quit? Yeah,
Yeah. Like, quitting the hell and then quitting the hospital, they might be 2 different things. It might not be actually the same thing that I'm kind of imagining too. Either way,
yeah, right.
it's
Like,
great.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. A lot of like all of Mark's best and most intriguing things.
Mhm.
It's not one thing. It's many.
Yeah, that's what and then
It
it ends with the chino and the suit, which is
Chino in a suit. I mean,
chino and it's
there's a lot of songs probably out in the world called Chino, and you ain't getting this
Uh,
99.99999% of the time
no,
when you
sir.
Google Chino song when you Google Chino song.
No, sir. No, sir, you are not getting this. You are definitely not getting this. You're gonna have to go down the list. Can you imagine there's, like, at someone's, like, quinceañera, party. Like someone accidentally put on the fall Chino track on the playlist. And he plays that.
Yeah.
Everyone gets real morose and like very depressed. It was like no, and then someone's like, "Oh no, change it. This isn't the song." And then someone else like, "No, leave it on.
Yeah, that's what no. The DJ's like, "No, I meant that. I picked this one."
Yeah, leave it on. It's this is probably good. I mean, 16 is a
That's
hard
good.
year, or 15. You know, you got to get to that next year.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's cool. All right, let's go into the only cover, and I'm so happy that this cover has taken this long to come up because that means that we are talking about a good album, and we are. Let's listen to "Funnel of Love."
Here I go, going down, down, down. My mind is a blank, my head is spinning around and around in the funnel of love. It's such a crazy, crazy, crazy thing. Getting weak in my knees, my whole head spinning as I go deeper in the funnel of love. I tried and tried to run and hide. I even tried to run away. You just can't hide from a tunnel of love. It's gonna get you someday. It's gonna get you someday. It's such a crazy, crazy, crazy thing. Getting weak in my knees, my whole head spinning as I go deeper down the funnel of love. Funnel of love. I'm in so deep.
I like when it changes it up right there. Isn't that fun? It's like it's just like wow, that was just kind of going as like a little country stomper. The
Yeah,
way the fall can.
this is the one that I was talking to you about before we started, that they really need some Kenny Brady on it. I really
Yeah.
want some Kenny Brady "Funnel of Love." There's just some weird ass extra vocals. Give me some Kenny. Call him back in. Put some vocals down on this thing, and I mean, you're talking top 10. You're talking top of the pops. You got it.
Reading about my funnel of love in my book of lies. Yeah, I could get some Kenny Brady on there. Put Elaney on there too. I mean, that's actually something real interesting because we got a little bit of Elaney on one of the tracks on this album, but we don't get a lot of backing vocals on this album. And honestly,
No.
I like that. I actually really have enjoyed. I mean, I could definitely hear what you're saying. Put it on this track because honestly, put anything on this track. Put whatever the hell you want on this track, and I'm totally fine with it. It's just there. It is what it is. I kind of get it. Kind of fits the country rockabilly twanginess of some of the other tracks, but at the same time, eh, you know, it's I would have rather another fall original as I usually do. That one, it's not one of my favorite covers. It's not one of my favorite fall covers, so it is where it is, and it's actually in a good track location for that. Second to last, you know, get through it and get onto this last track, which has so much to offer. Let's get into Weather Report number 2, the final track of the album.
I thought the vitamins would change my life. I walk down the city streets. I seek weather reports. Made a very, very, very big mistake. Nobody's called me so in my entire life.
Never call me son.
You gave me the best years of my life.
Of my life.
I look to the right, then the left. The world goes cascade over my face,
Waterfalls, cascade.
and I watched murder she wrote at least 5 times. The cast deserve to die. The world goes grow wider and wider. All words spoken. And you gave me the best years of my life.
Best years.
You gave me the best years of my life.
Jackson, what about sex? Recording of Lost Wonder. You don't deserve rock and roll.
Yeah. I like when he's inhaling on the last part, and then you think there's gonna be one more anything. But cut
I mean,
cut down.
cut down. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. The best ending track of any fall album ever, I think.
There's some good ones, but I put that up there with the good one with the great ones. The way it changes, like, the way it starts and then the way it changes, and Mark said he basically, he says in his own way of talking about the music, instrumentation, that it's like he reversed the track, and that's kind of what you're hearing, I think, is like that reverse synthesizer bass drum. It's like vroom, vroom. It's kind of pumping, oscillating at you in a reverse manner, like almost getting sucked in, almost like a heartbeat, right? Pumping that blood. And so it's really fitting in that way.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know. He even says he wanted this to be more of a musical track, an instrumental track,
Mhm.
but he was talked out of it. They needed the vocal levels. He just kept recording. Everybody liked it. I mean, just another kind of touch on this whole album of maybe some outside opinions were okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Um,
Didn't he also say something like, "I'm glad they didn't listen to me?" Like, he's like,
yeah, no, yeah,
I
he
think he
does.
wanted
Yeah,
to
he's
cut
like,
he wanted to cut his lyrics
it,
out, and they were like,
cut the
"No,
last
those are
part,
good."
cut the middle, cut the middle
Yeah.
bits, everything out. Yeah, Uh, they've come out very well, and the end bits. Yeah, I would have chopped them out, but they worked out very well. It's good I didn't have too much say in the matter. Laughter.
Man. Oh, the way that it starts with the whirlpools cascade over my face, and I watched Murder, She Wrote at least 5 times. The cast deserved to die. The whirlpools go wider and wider of words spoken. And you gave me the best years of my life. You gave me the best years of my life. That's that person sitting on their couch, sitting in their recliner chair, watching, Murder, She Wrote, which is the old time, you know? That's just the, a
Yeah, well, I
TV,
mean, which is what Mark was watching in the hospital, right? Like, that's what he's talking about. He's watched the same fucking channel over and over again.
yeah, yeah. What's the
And
whirlpools
then
cascading over his face? Is that just the, you know, the the lighting, the fluorescent lighting? The whirlpools go wider and wider, or is that just him kind of, um, having that, what's it called when you have, like, kind of like the sensation if you're older, you kind of have the sundowners? It's kinda having that.
Sundown Center, I mean, I just think like I mean, I think he's truly got to be having a existential, a midlife, a late life crisis here, right? Like, I mean, he's laying in this
Mhm.
hospital. He leaves England to go to Germany to get his kidney taken out because Eleni says they didn't trust the system there.
Yeah.
So he
Okay.
flies to Germany to get treatment, to get this kidney and all this cancer taken out. Everything
Hmm.
was fine once it was taken out, no chemo. And I think he's just sitting there, not never having sat still in probably any point of his life, right? Like,
Yeah. So it probably feels like he's dying even more when he's sitting
yeah,
still and not, like, doing the thing that he's been doing constantly, which
yeah,
was the lifeblood of his creativity, but just of his pure life, right? The movement forward, the progress, the propulsion of the band, of being in a band, of being on tour, of being in the studio, of getting things done, and then he's not getting things done? Huh. That's really
yeah,
wild.
yeah. The whirlpools cascade over widening, widening, widening. Like, yeah, it's just like
Oh,
spreading out, right? Like,
it's almost like he's like falling into like a black hole, you know, because that's like the
Sure,
whirlpool.
yeah, or
He's
the
like getting
rock,
sucked into the abyss.
or like the rock drops into the pond, and
Oh yeah, yeah,
you know what I mean? The puddles
sinking
just spread
down.
wider and wider. When like the
Yeah.
surface of the water just spreads wider and wider and wider.
Uh-huh. And that's the image that he's having from going downward, or that I mean, possibly. And then, you know
Sure,
what
yeah,
also I like?
looking up.
I like that this is called a weather report, and it starts with him saying, I walked down the city streets. Oh, no, it starts with him saying, "I thought the vitamins would change my life," which is funny. Then I walk down the city streets. I see the weather reports, and I like that this is called weather report. The number two is just like kind of the weird thing that you would expect him to throw in there, but or the second weather report is like the alternate weather report, which is he might be watching that. I see the weather reports, like, he's seen him on TV, see him in the newspaper, whatever, but I think also the weather report of his current condition, the weather report of his, health is also something that he's
Sure.
reading and
Or
seeing.
like it's like an ice rink. He made a very, very, very big mistake. Like, right? Like he broke his hip,
Oh,
and
yeah.
now this is where he's at. Like it's he didn't pay attention. He slipped on the ice, and now here he is,
It's
fucked.
just
Like
yeah, sketchy situation. Huh.
nobody has
Yeah.
called him sir my entire life. Like I'm sure everyone is just. I'm sure he's freaking riled up. Oh, okay, sir, sir, everything will be fine, sir.
Oh, definitely. Definitely, I like that. He's getting riled up by the nurses to say, "Yes, sir. Sir, you have to sir, you have
Now let
to."
me out of
Oh,
here. Let me
yeah.
out of here.
"No, sir, you have
You
to
know,
wait, you
yeah.
have to get your energy back, you have to take it easy today, sir."
Well, even
Yeah,
beyond that, yeah, or like you just broke your hip, sir. We need to fix it. Like, no, I'm leaving. Everything's fine. I'll be okay in the morning.
it's
Like,
good, let me sign the papers. And then at the end, the way it wraps up, we kinda talked about, the final breath, which is beautiful, but the right before that, and him doing it so soft, the vocals
yeah,
is, "Never mind Jackson, ne what about Saxoness? Recording of Lost London, you don't deserve rock and roll." That and I think Danny No said that that's possibly very likely that that's talking about Michael Jackson, so someone who died
yeah,
recently, and then also,
yeah.
S. Saxon, what was it?
So,
Fr
yeah, Michael Jackson
from
and
The Seeds?
Yeah, Sky Saxon from the Seeds. They both died on June or the 25th of June 2009.
Okay, that's
So
cool. I mean, that's not
obviously
cool, but that's
everybody no,
that's a
but like
reference, yeah.
everybody is Michael Jackson, and Mark's sitting there mourning
Yeah.
for the loss of somebody that he loved and
Yeah, he
idolized.
loved The Seeds, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, and then you saying you don't deserve rock and roll, man, if you think that Michael Jackson was the shit, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve to be a rock and roll fan. That's his dying breath. This character's dying breath is to say, "You don't deserve rock and roll" on the way out. That's kinda that is really fun Markism right there too, right? That's like you could
Yeah,
say
it's
anything, but you could say anything that's, like, very insightful or, like, meaningful or even, like, loving or whatever, or, like, "I'm gonna miss you," or he's like, "You don't fucking
mhm.
deserve rock and roll." Oh, man,
Y
that's a great way to end an album.
Yeah, I mean, and even from this Reformation, um, he he says, Cummings says it's a haunting end to that song, that last intake breath. Mark
Mm,
says, "That's right, it's not meant to be there." Pause, then quietly, "Bit strange, isn't it? Is that the process of fortunate accidents, chance operations?" Very much so, yeah. On that one, definitely. It's a sound experiment with things about whirlpools and esoteric lyrics over it, and it turned into that. I'm very pleased with it.
yeah, as you should be, Mark. You fucking killed it on
Yeah.
that one, and the
I,
band.
it's great for me.
I mean, it's a great way to wrap up that album, and a great way to wrap up this album. And so, with that sound, Steve, what are you thinking about giving Your Future Our Clutter from 2010 on Domino Records, The Falls, fifth to last album, if you want to put it that way? This is we're getting real morbid about it.
We don't. We're not even
No, we're
thinking about
not.
it. We're not there yet.
No, we're enjoying every last
send
bit.
send us your side projects. Keep us going. Man. I don't know how many I would take away from this whole shindig. 9 tracks. They whittled it down for me. I'm going 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
9 pints.
yeah, it's so good. It's so
I'll drink a beer
good.
for every one of these songs. I mean,
This has got to be my favorite since Real New Fall LP, which was 7 years before this. So, I mean, I don't know. It's like every 7 years they're giving me something. I'm like, "Whoa, that's another one. Whoa, that's another one." This one, I don't know. I even put it up there with some of my favorite fall albums easily. There's something about it. This is one of the albums I think too that I haven't had any problem. I think with the mixing, the mastering, anything like that, all the technical things have come out perfectly. I love how high the guitars are mixed in here. I love that everything's mixed so that it's like forceful and it's all, I hate to say it, but I mean, I like to say it with the theme that's going on here, but it's almost like they took a scalpel and like cut out all the unnecessary parts, and you get a very clean sounding fall album that has a darkness to it, and those things work together really well. So I gotta go. Oh man, I gotta go 9 too. I gotta go. I'm like at
yeah.
8.89. I gotta go. Let's give it 9. Let's give it 9. I'm putting it
Give it-
along. Yeah, that's good.
I mean, Funnel of Love, you can nip if you want, but it's a good cover. It fits so well with their sound. I mean, as
Yeah.
far as like complete fall albums, front to
Mhm.
back, nothing that you're gonna pick and choose to get out of there. I mean, maybe Funnel of Love if you're getting weird. But like I mean, it's like Hex Induction Hour. Like there's not much in here that you're saying, "Oh no, that was weird. Why did you put that there?"
Yeah, it
It's
is. It's up there.
front
It's
to
up there.
back. I'm not saying it's like equal to Hex Induction Hour. I'm just saying like as a complete work
No.
of one thing, like
Yeah.
from 1 to 9, you're like, yeah, those are all the songs that were meant to be where they're meant to be, and
Yep.
okay, Domino, send them back. Didn't know that was an option.
I don't know what happened, if it was just right time, right place, wrong time, right place. But it really, something was working. The band was hitting their stride together, and I'm excited that we get to have this group for 4 final albums.
Yeah, just get Mark in a bed for a couple months and give him some opioids, and we'll see what comes out of it.
Put Mark in surgery situations, and there's going to be creativity abound. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, we got 4 albums left, but we have a bunch of side things to explore and to have fun with. So, we hope you guys, and then we're going to be done with the fall, forever, never listen to the fall again, which will be very strange, to just cut it off like that. But it'll be worth it to, really just focus on our time here for the last couple things and get them out, mate. So, Steve, we are the fall.
We are the best.